Welcome to the Family Spotlight special pre-Christmas edition of Vampire Jam Game Spotlights.
That was very good. It was
It was
very
good.
compact.
I was trying my best. Hi, Hattie. It's good to see you, and
Hi,
Elvin,
it's good to
welcome.
see you too.
Welcome, Hattie, who is spending a lot of time together with me and Galdor playing all of these games and rating them and making sure that we have all of them ready to throw them at the rest of the World of Darkness team. And today we're going to play some of them.
Yes,
Yes.
I'm
And
ready.
I heard that you had a candidate of a game which you want to start with.
Yes. Now, as you probably remember from last year, I am terrible at remembering the names of the games. I need that little cheat sheet that I have.
Yeah.
But what is it called? It's got two names. First night, last night. Is that right? Oh God, so bad.
Yeah, no, yeah, first night, last night is a good
Oh, I
one.
remembered it.
But you want to play the Bitter Nights? No, not Bitter Nights. You want to play Genepil.
Yeah, that's what I want to play first.
Genepil.
Yeah.
Sorry. So this is the thing. Like this is the name of the last Mongolian queen consort, the historical figure, and I have no idea what is the proper pronunciation of it. So if anyone knows, let me know. I saw like I was googling and looking at YouTube and things, and people pronounce it as Genepil, but it could be Americanized pronunciation. So I don't really know if that's right. I'm going to just call it Genepil. But if there's a proper name, that's
Well, you call it Genepil, and I was calling it in my head Genepil.
Genepil.
So
Yeah. The videos I've seen and the pronunciations I've seen online were Genepil, but I don't know if they're Americanized or not. So we'll see. But anyway, I'm gonna play the game now, and ooh, it's actually pretty nice. I'm going to make sure that everyone can see it in our probably game capture should get for.
I think you need to show off your Christmas sweater because I just now noticed it.
Yeah, it's a Astro Cat. It has an Astro Cat in it.
It's amazing.
I know. Does it work? Yes. Okay, good. I need to make it a little bit quieter so it doesn't overshadow you and me. Volume mixer. I'm going to make sure it's quieter. That works.
Okay. So we're off the screen, right?
Oh yes,
just
we are.
so you know.
We are,
Okay.
I know. And now we're not. There we go. I fixed it.
Well, I wasn't sure if that was intentional or not, so I asked.
Yeah, I had to like quickly put it on the screen, and it always puts it on the first layer, so that's why. But yeah, Barbedlands Genepil is the name of the game, and it's a Mongolian VTM game, and it's a card game as well. So there's a lot of interesting aspects to it. And what about we start? Yes.
Yes.
New game.
Now I can't hear the game on my end. Is it voiced or not?
It is voiced actually. People can hear it on the. People should be able to hear it in the chat, and it is actually voiced. But the voice acting, I believe it's actually in Mongolian. I may be wrong, but it's definitely not in English, and I can recognize some words. So I assume it's actually authentic voice acting in Mongolian.
That's amazing.
Yeah, I know. You can actually hear. So maybe you can read out because people can hear it just a little bit, and yeah, and I'm going to make it visible for people because it's a little bit. There we go. I'm going to put it like this. Then we're going to make it full screen. So yeah.
Because your face is in the way.
I know. Let's do it.
But I'm the Masaro tale. Sorry.
The first line was "Forgive me, Master Solot." So definitely some Salubri stuff.
Yeah. A tale about my first child. A tale about the last guardian of the Mongolian gangrel bloodline, the Anda. A tale about terrible blindness due to my pride. A tale about the awakening of the ancient evil. A tale about the most beautiful singer who can awaken any sleeping vampire with her throat singing. A tale about Genepil.
Ta-da! Do you want to? Should I be master? Is that and you can be Genepil, and we can just like exchange.
Sure, go ahead, go for it.
Your baby is dead.
What?
I've been watching you for a long time, Katan. You are a woman born and reborn at the right time.
What are you talking about?
You were shot by agents of the Bruja Council this afternoon, and I embraced you.
Embraced me?
Now you are kindred of the Salubri clan.
I don't get it.
Now you are a vampire, a monster, a beast.
A beast?
And you need blood to continue your new unlife.
Unlife?
The sun's rays at dawn will kill you. Now you're my child, and I need your help today, tonight.
What's going on? Where are my children? What happened to my baby? And who are you?
Do you remember the elder who asked you to sing and awaken your ancestors?
No.
Would you remember the song that your late husband Bogt taught you?
Yes, I remember the song.
As the guardian of the Anda, you must come with me to the place where they sleep and awaken them.
Why would I do that?
The Anda is the ancient bloodline of warrior vampires.
But I was told that the spirits of Temujin's ancestors sleep in the catacombs of Karakorum, and only a song can awaken them.
That's why we must go there together.
I won't move until you explain what's going on.
They killed you and kidnapped your children, the Bruja Council from the USSR. They search for ancient creatures in neighboring countries and eliminate anything they consider dangerous for their regime. This is actually interesting because this game is made by, from what I know, actual local developers who tried to incorporate their history and their historical figures and make a story that is based on Vampire the Masquerade at the same time, plus combined with a card game. So it's a very interesting mix. I hear also, like, you can very barely hear it because we probably overshadow it, but there is a music in the background, and the music incorporates some of the throat singing, the traditional Mongolian throat singing, which I think like there's a lot of like this additional added work in here, which really shows the culture side of the developers that try to showcase it with this game. So yeah, that's really a nice aspect.
The USSR, the Bruja Council, I still don't get it. What's wrong with my forehead? Why do I feel and see through it?
This is your third eye, the sign of each Salubri. Get ready. If we ride horses now, we might have time to awaken all the Anda and fight back against the agents of the Bruja Council. And we will save your children.
So, am I a beast now?
I'll tell you all about it on the way to Karakorum. In the meantime, drink some blood from my water skin. There we go. And this is how we start the game. I'm actually going to just make it a little bit like this. This looks good. So this game, super interesting background of the developers. I have to say, it suffers a little bit from the same thing that one of my favorite games from the last gen suffered, which is the Game of Elders, that I really, really loved. It was also a card game, and it didn't provide a tutorial for how to play it. So here again, I was like, this looks super cool. I need to now try to get...
Well, the info does sort of provide a tutorial, but I was still confused by it.
Yes, you can click on the info, and it says, "Welcome to Barbedlands Genepil card game. The oldest vampire master Izot tells and shows on his board game what a dangerous adventure date with Genepil. Your main goal is to read the rules of the card game carefully and to understand what Master Izot is playing with you during his storytelling." And we have the core traits. So every respected powerful vampire of the clan Salubri often refers to what the vampire has. So we have attack, we have health, we have humanity, we have hunger, and we have bleeding. And that's the Salubri bleeding from the third eye. And these icons are super tiny on the board, so you have to really, really like look closely to see them. We have hunting, we have animal strong resonance, we have phlegmatic strong resonance, sanguine, choleric, melancholic. Then we have hunting, and the hunting is like you have to select the proper resonance. You can select the strong resonance, and this is like I know that there's like a pick whether you pick a random one or a specific part. Yes, and that's all I believe for the particular resonance, and your hunting can also fail. I'm not really sure when it fails yet and when it doesn't.
It seems random.
Yeah, maybe.
It seems random. It says like nothing happens or something like that.
Maybe. So I am looking into, and there are some events. So some of the events are conversation. There are werewolves coming. So we have special cards sometimes which pop on the screen, which are specifically for werewolves, humans, vampires, and they give you some bonuses against them. So there are also ghosts, animal. There's a lot of things in here. In the description info, but they don't really appear when you're playing the game, so you like try to quickly, assemble things. And I never actually finished the game because of like the difficulty curve, but maybe we're going to do it today. Who knows?
Maybe.
Yes. All right. So first of all, we have these icons in here, and I believe these ones are health, the yin and yangs, right?
Yes.
This one is, I think, hunger. And I'm not sure what the other ones are.
Yeah, I don't know what the one on the top is actually, because I can't tell what it is.
Sorry, yin and yang is humanity, and the drop is health. The drop is health. Yes, this is the drop. So the second one is health. The third one is humanity. The fourth one is hunger, and the first one is either bleeding or attack. I think it's bleeding. I'm not really sure.
It could be. So does that mean that we're at 5 hunger, or does that mean something else?
We are at 2 hunger. So we have 2 hunger in here, and we have 5.
Oh,
humanity.
I see. Okay, I see. I see.
I think the first one is attack, actually. Let me see. Yes, it looks like attack. So the first one is attack. Then we have blood, health, health, humanity, and then we have... Okay, sounds good. I am going to go with... Can we hear the game a little bit louder? I'm going to make the game a little bit louder if you want. Absolutely. Let me make it louder. It's a pretty good music. There we go. So we are opening the first card. I'm not sure what the totem does. Like, is it explained somewhere here?
No, it doesn't. If you click on it, it changes positions, but I'm not entirely sure why.
Yes. There we go. Switching between characters. Don't forget to switch between characters from time to time to check their traits. Switch to another character, click on the character's figure when it highlights red. Okay.
Yeah, so that was very confusing. So are you playing as both Genepil and Itzot?
Yes, I believe so. I believe that's how it works. All right, we're going to now open. So we have attack, heal. I don't think we need to do any of these. We're going to open the first cards. One of them was hunting for a general resonance, and the second one is for extra resonance, right?
It's for a random strong resonance.
Random strong resonance. And the first one is just regular hunting, right?
Mm-hmm.
So which one do we want to go for?
I think we should pick which resonance we want.
Okay.
Or any upcoming challenges.
I don't remember which one is which.
Okay, so I think it's animalism. I know the last 2 is sanguine and I can never say that. Phlegmatic.
Maybe because we are in the dating mood to date Nosferatu, we should pick the sanguine one.
Yeah, sure.
So let's go for sanguine, and we failed, unfortunately.
Of course.
We can go for random now, maybe. Genepil got 6 of melancholy cards. There we go. -1 humanity. I see. All right. So
Bummer.
We got some cards. We have persuasion, 1 for chance for every enemy type. We have escape for every enemy type. We have health for all members. We have enemy damage if enemy is a werewolf.
If enemy is werewolf.
Yeah. This is for human enemies. For persuasion, this is escape against vampires and damage against ghosts. So we have a good array of things, I'd say. Yeah. Let's see. Here we have a human. All right. A soldier.
Yeah, sorry, go ahead.
Yeah, no.
A soldier patrolling the area spotted you. He's loaded his gun and is aiming at you.
Yes, we are going to go against him then. And I'm going to use my against human card, which will give me -1 hunger only, which I guess we can go for it, right?
Yeah.
Let's do it. Can I actually do it? No, maybe not yet. Oh, maybe I need to attack him now. I need to attack you because I cannot click on.
It says the card said battle at the bottom, so I think you do actually have to attack.
Okay, let's attack. That's right. All right. So we did had him a bit. We lost 2 health though. That's not good. We could. I don't think we need to heal just yet.
So our option is, could we escape or heal ourselves, right? Those are the 2 options.
Yeah, we can heal all members, but we have 3 health right now, so maybe we can just attack and then heal?
Yeah.
Let's do it. 1. And now we should heal. And now we can attack again. There we go. We did it.
Good job.
Perfect. So we got the first one. Now we can change to Izot. See? So we changed to Izot, and now we have different cards in here because Genepil has melancholic resonance, so she got more melancholic cards, and Izot got 3 just regular cards because he doesn't have the resonance. Maybe he should hunt right now. We can. Let me see. Is there a hunt in here? No, there's a vampire. Uh-oh. Okay.
You hide from the sunlight in the yurt. Unfortunately, it's been occupied by Kindred, who's not pleased with your visit. Oh, we get to have a conversation, though.
Yeah, that's good. So we have, we started with Genepil actually, so we changed to her, which is great. It just says attack. Can I use a conversation? Persuasion against vampires? No, we have only escape. Let's try regular persuasion, maybe.
Does that work? Yeah, I would try the regular persuasion one, yeah.
Oh, there we go.
I didn't get to read it, but we dominated and won.
We actually did it. Good. Perfect. So...
World domination, obviously.
Great. All right. I do feel like we need to heal just a little bit. There we go. And then
I'm glad you're keeping track of that because I keep forgetting to look.
Yeah, I'm healing Izot now too because as you can see, Izot is also pretty damaged.
So hungry again.
Yes. So the less, I think this is actually like blood points because we just healed ourselves and we lost these. So I think like we actually should have this meter field. Like that would be the
That's
best.
what I was thinking, that the 5 actually represents like less hunger.
So it's not
as opposed to
hunger,
more.
It's like blood points. It's a little bit more like in Legacy Vampire. Let's see. Oh, we have a human. Again, I guess we can maybe feed on him now.
Why do we have to fight? We have to fight the human.
I don't know why we have to fight the human. What about we try to like eat the human? Can we eat the human?
No, we can escape, we can heal both of the people, or we can just attack them.
Let's attack.
Or just heal ourselves.
Attack.
Oh man.
Okay, this works.
So and our attack options are
This is just 1 health that we have right now. Why?
Why is this? Because he has a gun.
But we have to definitely heal and now attack. Okay, we won again. But we are very
It's because he has a gun and it hurts.
I really want more feeding, like hunting scenes, because we do need more blood. Yes. Okay. Good. What do we choose?
I think we have I love how stressed out you are. I think we have more luck with the random strong resonances as opposed to picking.
We have a question on what software is this? This is one of the games submitted to Vampire Jam. I believe it was made in Unity, but I could be wrong.
Oh, I don't remember.
I think it's a. Let me. I can actually peek very quickly. Genepil. No. Is it? Is it? I don't think it is. No, it doesn't seem like Unity files. So I could have found you the potential engine, but no, it doesn't seem to be Unity. It's one of the games made during 1 month duration for the Vampire Jam that we are playing. So random or select?
I would say random. We seem to have better luck.
You got 5 animal cards. Oh, interesting. So resonances give you different cards that fuel you during this one. We can do another random for Genepil. And she failed.
Oh no! I thought we were just like had really good luck with the random.
I know, not this time.
I'm sorry.
We do have another human though, so
same as before with a gun.
Oh, and Genepil has died. We got critical on our. We got shots, and we didn't heal.
Yeah, we did.
I do see health on her. No, it's Izot. Okay, this is Izot.
That's Izot, yeah.
See, like I can never finish this game. Like it's always like I either lose myself to the beast or I lose all my health.
Yeah.
Like it's one of the two. But I think it's a pretty interesting one. Oh, it was made in Unreal Engine 5. That's super cool. Interesting choice for a card game. Like I was like, wow, the lights in here, everything looks so nice.
Hmm.
It's so cool. Um, I'm not sure what you think, Hadi. I feel like it's really nice to see some of like so much of the culture incorporated in the Vampire the Masquerade game. Something that we like don't really do much with V5, and we kind of go away from is vampirizing historical like characters,
Vampirizing.
vampirizing, and making the historical characters of vampires just because of the sensitivity reasons. But I feel like if developers are from that particular region and they want to for a jam like incorporate some of their history, I think it's fun that they're exploring stories like this. What do you think?
I have to agree. I think we also appreciate that people who put in a lot of work into their games, and clearly a lot of work in thinking of the rules and adapting it to vampire. Clearly a lot of work and a lot of passion into the game, which is always something we take into consideration.
Yeah, and it's beautiful asset-wise, absolutely beautiful when it comes to the
Mhm.
assets. I feel like my only issue with the game itself was the difficulty curve. It was super hard for me to go for the
Yep.
whole info because of the lack of proper tutorial. It was more like a instruction guide. So that was like difficult for me to actually get
Yeah.
on board the game. But once I got some more hang of it, I think I will try to beat it. I will really try to get through it. So yeah, congratulations to Nazar, Eugenie, Dmitry, Irina, Alexei, Anastasia, Ilya, and Ayla for this game. It's a really nice team. All
Hmm.
right, and what do you feel about next? What do you want to check
Oh
out?
no, what I think whatever's next on your list is fine.
Next on my list. Actually, I want to do
Yeah.
something because I've noticed that our overlay doesn't work very well with visual novels, and we might play visual novels today. So
Okay.
I'm going to add a little background in here from our, possibly from our Vampire Gem or maybe Month of Darkness. I think this works well. And I'm going to add the back of this so we have a little background from it. There we go.
Oh, pretty.
This looks nice. I feel like maybe we could go for something about dating. I'm just
Is this
saying.
is this because I was like the way I was earlier today about a certain game?
Sambusi Vox says we should play first night last night.
That's the one I was talking about.
Yeah. Okay. I need to actually download this one because I have it on my work computer because I played it at work. But I can do it in just a second. So let me
Uh-huh.
quickly um, and make sure that we have this downloaded. And then later on we will play Sunset Chronicles. I wanted to check that one out because it's actually isometric RPG. And we can
Mhm.
also try maybe Visitation, maybe Loveliness. Pretty good. We'll see. Where's the
Love lines?
love lines or loveliness or love lines? Is it like
I don't know.
loneliness but loveliness? I don't know. First night last night. I found it. Okay.
I'm way behind in the games. I just started playing them a couple days ago.
Yeah, I've played, I believe, a good half of them already. So it's actually a web game, so you can play it fully from the web. Oh, so that's why I didn't have it downloaded. I was like, why didn't I have it downloaded? It's actually loading right now in the background. So this game is interesting because it fully, I think 100% uses dark assets.
It does. Mhm.
Okay, super loud. I'm going to make it quieter. Making sure. The things. Okay. Return. And I'm going to make sure that it's visible for everyone here. So, folks, you will actually see the game first and foremost. But I'm going to down. All right. Sounds good. I'm going to make it smaller so we'll actually see the dialogue. And we can start a new game.
Mhm.
Oh. So, load.
It looks like it's loading.
Little icon. Oh, there we go. You want to read out?
Yeah, sure. Content warnings. Blood, sexual themes, kidnapping, murder, described violence, abusive behavior, vampire typical behavior.
Which is all of the above.
Yeah.
Wake up, darling. Maybe
Okay,
who is
you can be Angela, that's fine.
the protagonist? You can be the protagonist because that's
Oh, okay.
the most lines. Yeah. Wake up, darling. The night has a necklace of stars and a dress of black velvet. Let's rip its throat out.
There's someone standing by your bed. Her lips are red pink like pomegranates. She smells like jasmine flowers. She watches you. It's an expression sort of a smile, but not quite. I'll let you do all the picking.
Oh, really? No. No.
Remember we talked about this game already, so just make the decisions that I mentioned earlier today.
Just make the decisions that I would make. Okay. What are you doing here? I'm getting a head start.
She smiles like she's sharing a secret.
My name is Angela Medici, and I have an ambition.
She presses one finger into the soft divot of your collarbone.
I want the two of us to become very close. What would you choose here? Just to make
What would
sure.
What would I choose? I picked I don't understand.
Okay. That's all right. We'll explain everything. Well, Martin will explain everything. They like to do that.
She rises from your bedside and stretches.
Come out when you're ready. To meet the complications. Living through. The complications.
She leaves, and it's like the world dims from technicolor to gray. You're alone in your bedroom. I picked that had to be a dream. But even as you think that, the smell of jasmine still lingers in the air. And you can hear soft voices from your living room. Not a dream, you're awake, and whatever this is, you need to deal with it. You get dressed and leave your bedroom. Your living room is familiar, but filled with strangers. The woman, Angela, lounges on your couch. You can hear someone moving around in your kitchen. Cooking? A third person stands in the center of the room, hands folded together, body language prim and formal.
Good evening. My name is Martin Price, pronounced they and them. I represent Clan Tremere.
I said, how did you get into my apartment? Martin starts to answer you, but Angela interjects.
Lauren broke the lock.
Someone yells from the kitchen, sorry. Martin glares at Angela, then turns back to you.
It was necessary. We needed to speak with you in a private setting. You are, through no fault of your own, positioned at the center of a delicate situation. I will explain.
And they do explain. They tell you about a world of politicians and predators, hidden in the shadows, reaching out to play with humans like puppets. They tell you about blood, hunger, and beasts, about the nature of vampires. That's what they are, but they call themselves kindred. They explain that this is all hidden behind a veil of secrecy called the masquerade. The greatest and most fundamental rule is that mortals cannot know that immortals walk among them. When they finish, they ask,
Do you understand?
I picked. Why are you telling me this?
We're picking what Hattie picked because Hattie had the better ending than I did, okay? When I played this game, I didn't do the great things that Hattie was able to do. So.
I just picked things that I would pick.
Because you are going to become a part of this world I've described. This brings me to your situation specifically. There is a bloodline of kindred with the gift of prophecy on the inside, the Malkavians. Our local court has an oracle from this clan. She has seen you in her visions and foretold that you will bring great change to the city. You should hear the prophecy. It's very exciting. It rhymes. Naturally, this has made you the focus of some interest. A number of us have petitioned to embrace you.
Embrace. That means... To make me kindred is what I picked.
Precisely.
They look pleased that you're using the correct term.
You're so smart for a fledgling, for not even a fledgling.
Well, because they literally just told you that.
No, you were listening. I was like, what? It can be complicated when more than one kindred wants to sire the same mortal. We have agreed upon a constructive way to resolve the situation. You get to choose, darling. Ooh. We will introduce you to the world you are about to enter. We will show you the paths before you, and you will be able to make an informed decision. And we won't tear each other to shreds. Everyone wins, except for the losers.
I picked, so I'll choose one of you to be my sire.
I wonder what happens when you can say, I can choose now, and pick the guy in the kitchen. Like,
Well, I don't think he'll be kissing you in the way that you want him to.
Maybe. Precisely. Pick your favorite. It will be a busy night. We'll depart soon. Do what you need. Wash.
They say that with the air of someone who no longer concerns themselves with such trivial matters. You suddenly realize how hungry you are. It feels absurd, such a mundane thing to need to do, but you go into the kitchen to get breakfast. There's a monster in the kitchen.
What's the monster?
Pale like a corpse, skin drawn and dead, black eyes, hands curved like claws.
My husband's chat is yelling already.
Yeah, I know. I was immediately like, him! I pick him!
Why does everyone in this community has the same taste? What is wrong with us? Like literally everyone. Just like, yes, that's fun. And that's the thing. I have to say, like I've been like looking for many games. There is a very big trend of dating games in which you can date Nosferatu. Like it's a thing in the jam.
Look, the people know what they want. And what they want is Nosferatu boyfriend, okay?
It's amazing. So did you stand, screams, screamed or run?
I stood very still.
Very still, very like.
You freeze. Some animal instinct holds you completely still. You barely breathe as you watch the thing in the kitchen. He doesn't move either, not frozen like you, but keeping still. When he speaks, his voice is quiet and careful. That's all you.
Not going to. I should like do like in the smart voice, like, it's alright. I'm not going to hurt you.
Look. You could do that because I love Garrus from Mass Effect, and if you think that would stop me, you're wrong.
All right.
Make yourself calm down. That's what I said. You take deep, measured breaths until they're even and your heartbeat slows. The thing talks to you again, gentle, like you're a frightened animal, which you suppose you sort of are.
Think, wow, rude.
I know.
That's good. That's great. Take your time.
You're Laurent, that's what I said.
Yeah, that's me. Sorry to frighten you. Can't really help it.
He gestures to his face.
It's part of being in my clan. Did Martin tell you about clans, the kind of vampire I am? I'm Nosferatu. I wish they'd warned you, but Martin doesn't think about the stuff and Angela is an asshole.
Now that you can focus on something other than his face, you notice that the stove is on and he has a pan out. He's cooking.
I feel like Nosferatu cooking, on one hand, is a super cute idea. On the other hand, imagine the skin peeling off of their face and falling into your scratch.
No, we don't go there. We stop at the AO tag Nosferatu cooking breakfast, and we don't go further than that.
Just like pimples popping and whatever is like I'm just dropping on the pan. Sorry.
Stop. No, stop.
Right.
Stop talking about my husband like this. Are you making breakfast is what I said.
Extra seasoning, exactly. I see someone in the chat gets me. Yeah, I figure
Goldie with your crispy eggs. Stop.
I figure we're knapping you out of your normal life into a nightmare of drama and blood. Least we can do is make sure you're fed.
He pokes the pan with a spatula. You notice that a smartphone is propped up next to your microwave. It shows a how-to article for the easiest way to fry an egg. Immediate marriage material.
You like them sunny side up, right? How does he know?
Yeah, that's what I said. He gestures vaguely at the ceiling. What?
I've been having the rats in your walls watch you for a few days. They focus mostly on food. I mean, it's cute.
Huge Bella and Edward vibes. I've been watching you sleep.
I've been watching. That's the thing. Like Edward watched Bella sleep. Laurent watched whoever the protagonist is making food to make sure that knows what eggs are the best. You know that there's a difference in here. Edward loses.
Mm-hmm. I'm so sorry. Someone is ringing my doorbell. Can I go? Can you read without me for 1 second?
Okay. He pauses. That was probably a strange and unnerving thing to tell you. I'm not going to pick what Hattie would pick. So, you can talk to rats. Yeah. I can. They're very smart, actually. Looks like he might say more, but Billy decides against it. Checks the instructions on the phone, then pokes the pan uncertainly with his spatula. It's been a few decades since I've cooked. Don't feel obliged to eat. Don't want to. They might be terrible. I have no idea. They look great. Yeah, well, you're the expert. Transfers the eggs from the pan to a plate with the competent care of someone who is naturally dexterous and don't use this particular emotion. I'm going to go, not stand here and awkwardly watch you eat. Walks back into their living room, leaving you alone in the kitchen. Hi. I complimented his eggs. I hope it's fine.
Yeah, that's what I did too.
Do you want to eat the eggs?
Of course. They're a little overcooked, but fine. You can hear them talking in the other room. You can't make out the words. Eventually, you finish eating, not having much of a choice. You return to the living room. You enter the room to hear the tail end of Laurent saying something.
We're really going to be safe. What's safer than Elysium?
Laurent snorts. Angela laughs a little herself as if she'd made a joke.
In earnest, though, it will be educational. Martin, you like that, don't you? And if anyone touches your intended child, we'll have free descent on them and destroy them. And everyone knows that, so nothing will happen. And everyone knows that, so nothing will. I do trust Angela's assessment of social dynamics. Yeah, I suppose you know. What?
You're playing 3 parts and it's just fun.
Then it's decided. Martin turns to... Oh, sorry, that's you.
No, it's fine. Martin turns to you.
We will be visiting the local Elysium, neutral ground in the city, where kindred gather to discuss matters of import.
Yeah. So, that's the only option. Do I have a choice?
Yeah. Not in this. Come.
As you leave your apartment, you notice that the lock has been snapped off the door. It no longer closes.
Oopsie.
You make your way down to the street. There's a moment. Martin has gone to fetch a car. Angela is talking on her cell phone. You can't see Laurent. You could try to get away from them. Just run. Now, I didn't, but there is an ending slide at the end of the game that gives you all sorts of other things that you could have done, and I imagine this one would have been really interesting. So if you want to try it, we can.
Let's try to run for it this time.
Yeah.
Because I will let you explore the romance paths, folks, because we know that you're into them. Like, there's so many options in this game.
Yes.
Things that can happen. Let's run for it.
I just basically follow Laurent wherever you went. You make sure Angela is looking away from you and you break into a sprint down the street. Your feet pound against the pavement. You make it to the corner, around the corner. There's an alley down the street. You could hide there, or you could run to the subway station and...
Oh! I see. Someone is dominating us.
Someone is doing something.
Oh, okay.
It's the only reasonable decision, the only possible decision. You turn around and walk back the way you came. That's got to be the presence power from Angela.
Mm-hmm.
Angela is not on her phone anymore. Her arms are crossed, and she's staring down the street at you with pursed lips.
Okay, I see.
I love this.
This
It's
is good.
great.
Yeah.
It's the only reasonable decision, the only possible decision. You return to her. She pats your cheek.
Did we have a nice run? Throw a little tantrum. Make Angela use a discipline on us. Aww.
You feel like she's not using the word discipline correctly.
This is true, because vampires do not use the word discipline.
Yeah. Yeah, that's what the funny thing is. I remember us discussing that last year is there's a way to do this, to word this in a way that makes it funny, and because you still have to explain things to people who aren't familiar with it, right?
Yeah.
And I think this game does it pretty well.
This game does very well. No, it's like it's a thing, because like I do that too. Like I always use the word discipline in game, as like vampires say the word discipline. And then I learned like quite recently that apparently it is not an in-game term. It's more like a mechanic term.
Yeah.
It is more like we do things, special things, or we have powers. We can do supernatural things, right? But
Yeah.
vampires don't really use the word discipline. Apparently.
No, that would be really weird, I think.
Yeah. But I feel like it's fun, very fun how it's used.
Yeah.
It took effort. I'm put out that she made me do that. Apologize. I
see. This is new territory for me. I would apologize, because I would be scared that they made me come back without having to be around me.
Yeah, you're right, because like she already showed us that she could use this on us. So I guess apologize.
I would be scared. You say you're sorry for making Angela use a discipline on you. She sighs with satisfaction.
Of course, I forgive you. I could never stay mad at you.
Martin arrives with the car. They take you to the place they call Elysium. Elysium is a beacon of light on a dark street, a club with a line of people waiting to get in. Martin lets you out and goes to park the car. Angela immediately strikes up a conversation with a bouncer. Laurent just seems to disappear. You're alone for a moment on the street in front of this vampire night spot. Try it again. Someone bumps into you. Your eyes meet for a moment, and she has the most intense gaze you've ever experienced.
I can help you learn what you can. Use them.
And then she turns and walks away. So I did not try and follow her, so I think we should.
Let's go.
You step after her, but the crowd shifts, blocking your path. She's gone, disappearing into the people milling around the club. Who was she? Another vampire? What did she mean by help? Could she get you out of this? Save you? Do you even want her to?
I know that there is a way also in this game, because like in this game you can smooch either of them, of course. You can also go with either of them but don't get smooched, which is something that happened to me. I went with them as friends, but I wasn't smooched, which was very sad. You get smooched, but you can also kill all of them, and you can also run away from them. And I think there's like other possibilities too.
There's a bunch, yeah. Okay, so when I did this, I just thought about what she said, but I think telling someone about her would be interesting.
Okay. Well, I did.
Okay. This feels dangerous. That woman felt dangerous. You should tell someone. But which someone? You have 3. Tell Laurent. Tell Laurent. Daddy, sorry. It takes you a while to find Laurent. He's a few yards down the street away from the crowd in the shadow of a fire escape.
Probably my mic is low. I'm going to make myself louder. Sorry, folks. Should be good. You need something.
You tell him about the strange woman you met in front of the building.
Shit.
He turns and scans the crowd.
Okay, she could be a lot of things, most of them bad. I'm going to have to figure out what to do about this. The most important thing is that you stay away from her. People like that can get you killed.
I don't know. Which one is less passive aggressive? I think I would say I would say the second one because I'm sarcastic.
I'm making myself a little bit louder for people.
Mhm.
Apparently, I'm very, very quiet for some reason.
You
Which
sound
is
lovely to
one,
me.
1. This is the top. Okay, I'm going to make sure a little bit louder for everyone. Sorry, folks, for making sure here that we have some issues in there. Like I had to reinstall OBS today, so that's the main thing. In
OBS, aka the double spawn.
Exactly. Okay, there we go. That's going to be better. 1, 2, 3. 1, 1, 1. Oh, that's very loud. Sorry, too loud. 1, 2, 1, 1, 1, 1. Good. Okay. Good. Fine. Okay. So I'll be careful.
No, I would say the second one because I'm a Virgo and sarcastic. So I mean, you're already planning to kill me. So.
Yep.
Laurent's head twitches slightly to one side. It's like you slapped him without touching him. Oh God, I'm sorry.
No.
Yeah, I suppose so. She could get you more killed than extremely killed. I'd just go to Elysium.
And
Your three How did I know? Oh God, what have I done? Your 3 vampires gather and you enter Elysium.
I think we should drop here and play something else, just because we don't want to like spoil too much of this game. And we've already like spent almost the whole full hour playing 2 games, and I really want to play more. So this is super fun game, by the way. I recommend it. It's actually available on the browser, so you don't have to install it. And it has so many possibilities. It's really, really interesting. So yeah. I am now installing Project Sunset, so we can see something completely different. This is an isometric RPG game with a 3D asset work. Very, very, like, when I saw it first, I was like very impressed with how much the team has done. So let's check it out. Let's see how this one is going to. This one is made with Unity, which is a good engine for Gemini.
Ooh, Las Vegas. I have not played this one.
There's a very good music too. I'm going to make it a little bit quieter for myself. And I'm going to probably make this either full screen. Should be good. Yeah.
I love that opening picture.
Yeah, it's pretty, very pretty. All right, so let's start. The loading screen is also pretty. Like the whole visual side of this game is great.
Yeah.
You want to read out?
Yes. Excuse me.
It's okay.
Journal, Saturday, June 14th, 1986. I am Desiree Bardot, a PI working in the heart of Las Vegas. In another life, I was a respected journalist bringing accountability to those in power. But now I often find myself digging up dirt for those same power brokers. When I can find work, that is. I used to have it all: career, money, and a happy marriage. Now the only company I keep is cockroaches, as I struggle to make rent for my crummy apartment in West Vegas. Things could be worse, I suppose. The nonstop cacophony pounds in your head like a sledgehammer. You barely manage to open your eyes before the fluorescent light burns your corneas. Kill me.
There's a phone sound. If you don't hear it right now, there's like a phone ringing in the background. Yeah.
I don't have any sound on my end, no.
Yeah, sorry. It's like it's Google being weird, but yeah.
You've never been this hungover in your life. Worse than that one time in college. Strangest of all, the metallic taste of iron lingers in the back of your throat. What happened last night? Get up.
Let us get up.
Yes.
So, as you can see, we can walk around.
That's very cool.
We can rotate. There's a stop sign on the wall.
This is going to sound so weird, but this reminds me, and I'm dating myself, but this reminds me of The Sims 2 busting out, and I'm all about that vibe.
Honestly, yes. And also the 80s vibe is actually pretty cool. So we have some pizza in here. We have to answer the phone right now. So, okay, let's go. The phone.
You pick up the phone. The last voice you ever wanted to hear blares out the line, your ex-husband, Chad. You could be Chad.
Okay, hey Des, how you've been?
The worst part is, you know the question is sincere. Good, not gonna lie to you, hang up. I don't know. I don't have an ex-husband.
Okay, so I mean, you can lie. Chad seems very Chad-like, you know. So I don't know.
I would just say good. I guess.
Good. Okay.
Glad to hear you're adjusting well. Listen, I know I'm probably the last person you want to hear from, but I was calling to see if you have any updates on the money I lent you.
What is that voice?
I don't know. It's an ex-husband voice. I never had an ex-husband. I don't know how it works. I don't know. I'm sorry.
Okay, so like, I'm hearing that. I would immediately hang up, but I think the game probably doesn't want us to do that.
I mean, whatever you want. You can hang up too.
Yeah, so I would pick the first one. Just, guys, I think this is like an introduction to the mechanic or whatever.
Yeah, that's good. Yay! Success!
Okay, I trust you. Just keep me updated, alright? You know better than anyone. I'm not exactly swimming in cash here.
So sorry. And I cannot play ex-husband.
Guild hits you like a big bag of bricks. He doesn't deserve this. Will do.
I'll let you get to it then. Buy this. I love.
God! And he hangs up, quickly catches mistake and hangs up the phone. Just force of habit, you tell yourself. The worst part is you would have reciprocated.
Aww.
You didn't want things to end like this. You wish he never gave you that loan. But you also know you'd have never been able to start your agency without it. You used to talk about having a suburban fantasy with a white picket fence and kids running in the backyard. But you just weren't ready. How far things have come since then. I'm so sorry. Something about my eyes like sort of messes up when the words go through the line of the paper.
Actually, I can skip, but the thing is, I've run because you can skip the text and you can just like make it all display at once. But I've noticed there is a bug in this game that apparently sometimes appears after skipping too much. I'm trying to like limit the skipping. So yeah.
No, that's totally fine. It's just my brain.
Yeah, it's good.
Your headache is getting worse by the minute. You rub your fingers against your temple to no avail. You need something to take the edge off.
Alright. And we have the new quest. We have to grab the mats in the bathroom. I'm going to look around a little bit more and see. Oh, we have a gun here. Yes.
I'm so sorry, Desiree, but I mean, take some pride in your apartment. Clean it up a little bit. Yeah, just a little. You pick up the 9mm handgun Chad bought you to keep you safe. The metal is normally cool in your hands, but now it suspiciously has no temperature. You pick up the 9mm handgun. Oh, it repeated itself.
Yeah, take it. Take it. We're
Sure,
taking it.
why not?
Absolutely. Alright, so we have a crowbar here too. Absolutely. Taking the crowbar. Get it?
An old crowbar Chad bought you.
Chad bought us a gun. Chad bought us a crowbar. He was a catch. Why did we do
Why?
this?
What? A gun? Okay, this is America. A crowbar?
Imagine like this is Christmas and like your partner comes to you and there's like this the wrapped crowbar, but it's like it's wrapped in a gift paper, but you can see it's a crowbar.
You can see the outline of what it is.
I'm just like, this is for you. Merry Christmas.
My ex-husband's so fast.
Okay, it should come in handy.
Yeah, sure, why not?
What about the trash can? Okay.
Old takeout boxes, right?
Yeah. Alright, and we have a sink. What is in the sink?
It's clogged.
Again. So should we repair it or call the landlord?
I wouldn't want the landlord to see what we've done to this place, so obviously try and repair it yourself.
Okay.
Because there's no way we're getting this deposit back.
Also, like, if you are calling your landlord to unclog your sink, if you clogged your sink yourself, also, yeah, we probably should because, like, heck the landlord. but honestly, just clean after yourself, okay? Just clean after
Just a
yourself.
little bit. Just a little. I mean, just a little every day is
Ooh.
good. As you open up the U-pipe, what is undeniably cold blood squirts out. You find the source of the clog, the bathroom key, and an eyeball. Oh my god, Silent Hill. What the fuck? That's putting it mildly.
Do we eat the eye?
Ugh.
Are we on an organivore? That would be fun.
I think we should eat the eye, actually, now that you
Do it.
mention it.
Do it. Ew.
Ugh. You fit the whole eyeball in your mouth, chewing on it. A slimy, viscous fluid squirts in between your teeth. It's grotesque, but oddly satisfying. Hunger -1. Delicious. You stare at your now empty, blood-stained palm. A part of you feels like bursting into tears. What is happening to me? That's
I just
such a
ate
poignant inner
random eye
monologue.
from my sink.
I need a shower.
You do, girl. You do. Also, I just had the worst thought. You know, like my worst thoughts, right? Like when I have bad thoughts, like the
Intrusive thoughts.
like with the Nosferatu and the scrambled eggs. You know how when you put a when you put a light bulb in your mouth, it can clog in your mouth, and you have to go to the ER.
Outstar, why were you putting light bulbs in your mouth?
Nice! I never did. It's just I read that story once, and since then, whenever I see light bulbs, I'm like, don't put it in your mouth, don't put it in your mouth. But if you put an eye in your mouth, isn't it
You know how like when you pick up a light bulb and you put it in your mouth, and I'm like,
they were like, isn't like eye kind of similar in shape? Wouldn't your mouth also like clog on it? Like, wouldn't you be like, I don't know. Just don't put
I'm gonna remember that story forever. Thank you so much.
No problem. I'm happy to give you intrusive thoughts of my own.
I'm happy to share my intrusive thoughts with you.
Are we going to eat
Oh,
some
God.
old pizza? Today or old pizza, by the way.
I don't know if anything can follow up the eyeball.
Yeah.
So, but let's try.
Okay.
Sorry.
Yeah.
As soon as the cheese hits your mouth, you immediately get queasy. You can't tell if it's because it was left out or your hangover, or probably both. Oh my God. I must have missed that. It was on the counter for 2 days, not in the
Yes.
fridge for 2 days.
No, it was on the counter.
Disgusting. Even worse than the eyeball. You try to hold it down, but end up puking up whatever you ate last night. It's suspiciously red in hue, but you hardly notice. Now you're only hungrier.
I feel
Ew,
like
I need a shower.
you would puke it anyway, even if you wouldn't be a vampire. Like, that's just what happens when you eat a 2-day-old pizza. Like, also, it was in an open container, so I assume it's like just super dry. It just like dried out.
Well,
like,
sorry, it's in an open container,
Yeah.
unrefrigerated,
Yes.
in this toxic dump
Yes,
of an
it's
apartment.
open. It's probably like a little bit moldy on the top and extremely hard to bite.
Oh,
I mean,
God.
I guess
That's
some people.
Worse than the eyeball somehow.
Yeah, some people like food like this, I guess. I don't know. I don't know. All right, let's go to the bathroom. Let's get a shower. We need that.
Sure. The doorknob doesn't budge. It's locked, of course, from the inside. The architect must have been a sadist. Where did I put that key?
We
Ooh.
did find the key, so we don't have to do all of the other things.
Oh, yeah, that's right.
Yeah, so let's unlock it.
So we don't have to crowbar the door open in our own
Yay.
apartment.
And it's good that we still have a crowbar there. Okay, so I guess we use... there's someone in the shower. There's someone in the shower. Person there.
Uh-huh.
I can see someone there.
Is it a dead body?
I think so. Let's check out the sink first.
I think so.
I think so.
Oh my God, are you a dead body?
Are you a dead body? Oh my God. Are you a dead body? So, I guess medicine cabinets?
Yeah, medicine cabinet, because we still need something for our headache or something, right?
Yeah.
You open up the mirror and grab an off-brand painkiller. Without reading the label, you pop 2 pills. Oh, such a mood. What's the worst some more liver damage is gonna do?
I would never do that. Like, see, I'm like, oh, don't put the light bulb in your mouth. But then I'm like, medicine. Oh,
Well,
no, I better read
okay.
everything.
No. You have to get into the mind of sort of the American life, where you just go to the dollar store and you just buy like, whatever random ibuprofen or whatever, and then you just grab it.
I was
go.
scared when I was in States and I said I have a headache, and someone like proposed me like some pills, and I was like, I'm scared. I don't like, and someone crossed it. Like, it's not like someone random proposed me pills. It was just like, no, this is paracetamol. I don't know how much paracetamol it is. I'm not going to eat it. It's like, no.
No.
And then
We
people-
gotta go to the dollar store and just buy painkillers, because it's too expensive to buy get them from a doctor.
Yeah. All right. So which one are we? Okay, we just did it, so we can walk away now, right?
We can look at ourselves in the mirror, right? Or no? Can we not?
We're kind of hot. Let's do it.
Yes, sure. That's why. The bags under your eyes are the most prominent you've ever they've ever been. Your skin seems strangely ashy and pale. Upon closer inspection, you see that your canines have grown into fangs. What is happening to me?
Alright, we gotta walk away. You can take a shower now.
Yeah, let's take a shower with the dead body.
Yes. Ta-da.
Ready to relax in a hot shower. You open the shower curtain only to find a one-eyed corpse half staring back at you, as if this night could not get any worse. Oh my god, we ate his eyeball. I'm sorry.
I'm sorry I grossed you out with the eyeball story. I'm so sorry.
Okay.
Okay, we can not do the medicine one. We can just do the fleece the body thing. What
Yes,
about that?
we're gonna search him.
Yeah,
We beat his eyeball, and now we're gonna rob him.
yeah, we're done. You know, like we already stole his important possession in his life. What about we do this?
You find his wallet and his ID. His name is Diego Vasquez. You find a black and white photo of him holding a baby. Oh no.
No.
Poor bastard whose eyeball I ate. What do I do?
Are you turning yourself into jail, or you're not going
No!
to jail? No! I ate his eyeball. I'm a horrible person. I'm not going to jail.
They'd have to pump my stomach to find that out. I'm not going to jail because of
Okay.
random dead guys in my shower. Get rid of the body.
If you
He's
ate,
such
if
a
you ate
jerk.
the eye, maybe you should just basically ate everything. Like, this is probably a proper way of, you know...
That's the best way to dispose of the body.
Yeah, because, like, you do have acids inside of you, and no one is going to investigate your poop. So why not?
I've totally missed all of this. I've totally missed all of this. Just the beast was like, get rid of the body. There's that.
Okay,
What?
on the doors. I can hear you.
Oh, I can't. I can't hear anything. There's that voice again. Who is that? Kill them.
Okay. We gotta take over somewhere. Where? Fuck. Couch, sofa. There we go. There we go. Sofa.
Quick. Hide yourself in the cushions of the sofa.
Yes.
Oh my god, what if it's the cops? Who cares? It's them or you.
Oh, it's a handsome cop person.
Oh. Ooh, looks like someone like Dominic should be. Oh my god, there's a bunch of them. It looks like someone's been busy. Come on out, Lick, before you make more of a mess.
I can read them and you can read her, maybe.
Okay. Oh my god, two daddies are here.
Hurry up and make this quick. I have plans later. Let's shoot them or crowbar them. Or eat their eyes.
Let's shoot them.
Right.
The crowbar was a very special gift. We need to save that.
Oh.
Your attack connects, leaving a gnarly gash in Dominic, but he seems unbothered. His flesh reconnects as the wound heals before your eyes.
Nice try, kid.
He saunters towards you, pinning you to the corner, but he doesn't raise his hands.
Now, do you want to do this the hard way or the easy way?
Run.
Okay.
Before you even take a step, Dominic seemingly reads your mind and moves with inhuman speed to block your exit. He shakes his head side to side but keeps his devilish smirk.
You sure know how to party. I'll give you that.
He lights a cigar, blowing the smoke in your face.
Oops. You've proven to be quite a headache. I'll be honest with you, I'm gonna kill you. But I'm debating whether I should just go ahead and do it now or drag you off to let my wife decide. Ooh.
You're married? No, kidding.
Aww.
Kill him. You dig your nails into your flesh to stop the voice in your head. You're gonna have to think clearly to get out of this one.
How about this? I bet you have several questions. I'll answer them, so we can at least make peace with your death. Can't have any more ghosts chasing my tail. I'm a taken man.
Several thoughts rush through your head at once. You know you can't take them, and it doesn't look like you can make a run for it either, and you don't want to die either. I need to bide my time. Kill him! One question in particular sticks out the most. What's happening to me? Dominic cackles.
You don't know?
He's calmed down, but is still chuckling.
You mean you still haven't figured it out? Hania, you cannot come here. No, Hania. Hania, no. I think it's
No, you're too innocent.
I think it's time to stop the streamo because we've been actually streaming for too long. I'm sorry, everyone. And she just like, yeah, she barged into my room right now.
She's like, okay. She's like, time's up. Click on the stopwatch. We're done.
Time's up, everyone. But thank you so much for joining us. And if you want to play these games, you can play them all on itch.io/jam/VTM.
Yes.
Where this is all going to be available. Right, Tanya? They can play the games. All right. Yes. All right, everyone. Thank you so much, Hattie, for joining today.
Thank you.
Thank you, everyone. See you later. Bye-bye.
Bye.